Good morning, students. Today we are going to uh, start the rest part of the preparation of external applications. In the last class, we have prepared the external application glycerol, and now we are going to prepare the ointments. How homeopathic ointments are prepared? The whole procedure we are going to study. Then at first we would like to say what are the ointments. Ointments are the semi-solid preparations. They should have the required consistency so that they may be readily applied on the skin by rubbing. They should be soft and do not require melting on application. And so they are also called therapeutic creams. The idea based the ideal base for an ointment should not be retard the healing or should not bring any allergic condition or reaction to the skin. It should be non-greasy, non-dehydrating and non-irritating. Then what is the preparation procedure? Preparation का there is this preparation should follow a particular principle. What should be the principle for preparing the ointment? While preparing the ointment, we have to mix 1 part by volume, 1 part by volume or weight of the mother tincture. And same 9 part by volume or weight of Vaseline in the conventional system. What are the system we are following now? During by following that system, we have to take 1 part by volume or weight of mother tincture and 9 part of volume or weight of Vaseline. And now comes our requirement. As requirement, see, in the last class while preparing the glycerol, we have already discussed what are the requirements. More or less same while preparing the ointments. Requirement में apparatus are let me note it down. First thing is apparatus. In apparatus we have slab, we have spatula, we have ointment tube, ointment file or tube, anything like this. Then balance, so that we can weight the measure the proportion of the mother tincture and Vaseline. Balance with weight box. We have labeling paper, and like we need a pen, we need gum, we need scissor, etc. And what are the ingredients to be taken? These are the apparatus. And what are the ingredients? Sorry. In ingredients, we have mother tincture, the ointment to be prepared from, and Vaseline. As you know, 1 part of mother tincture and Vaseline. Rest part, whatever the proportion, we have to follow that proportion and take the mother tincture and Vaseline. Now, what is the procedure. This is the principle and these are the requirements. Then next comes to the procedure. Please listen carefully. What is the procedure for preparing the ointment? 9 parts of Vaseline is weighed and put on a clean slab. We have taken one slab. We have to take 9 parts of Vaseline, and 1 part of mother tincture is poured over it. It is thoroughly mixed with the help of the spatula till the color of the whole solution becomes uniform. And all the ointments other than sulfur and graphitis are prepared as above. But at present, there are ointments are prepared by two methods. One is mechanical incorporation, and the second is fusion method. So now let's start what is mechanical incorporation. Coming to mechanical incorporation, when the medicament is in the powdered form, this method is applied. It is prepared on a clean glass slate or slab with a stainless steel spatula. Small portion of the base is used to have the best result. The slab should be of ground glass and the spatula be of some special type, so that it acts like a roller to pass over any particle in the ointment mixture. And at the end of each operation, the direction of movement of the spatula may be reversed with a slight twist of the wrist. This is the process of mechanical incorporation. Then coming to the fusion method, listen carefully. It is used for commercial or large scale production. This method is conveniently applied when the base of the ointments consists of white soft paraffin, spermaceti or wax. Small amount of lanolin, say 3%, may be also added for easy penetration in the skin. When you apply lanolin to the mixture of the ointment, the mother tincture used, the drug used that can penetrate the skin very smoothly. The base of the ointment is just melted in a water bath and required medicine is slowly added. See what we do here. The ointment base, whatever you have taken, it may be paraffin, it may be spermaceti, it may be wax, that is melted in a water bath, and then the medicine, required amount of medicine is slowly added, and the mixture is properly stirred to make it homogeneous. So after mixing the mixture is cooled down and the ointment is now ready for use. Nowadays, ointments are commercially prepared by fusion method in a specially made apparatus, that is an ointment mixing vessel with an electrical heating and cooling device. The resultant ointments are presented generally in aluminum collapsible tubes. I think all have seen how the ointment tubes look like, and it seems that these tubes do not affect the therapeutic value of ointment. However, it is better to use only glass jars, and these are by these two methods ointments can be prepared in a large scale. But generally, when we dispense the medicine or for dispensing purpose of the ointment, a small amount of ointment can be made by rubbing the base with the spatula, and due to friction, when it gets slightly thinner in its consistency, the medicine is gradually added drop by drop, which is thoroughly mixed with the spatula. So by this way we can prepare the ointment. One is mechanical incorporation method, one is fusion method, and in small quantity in dispensing purpose you can use small amount of ointments. Then how the ointments are to be stored? Ointments are to be preserved in a cool dark place in an airtight glass jar, preferably refrigerated, all the ointments. And how to then dispense the ointments? Scrape the ointment from the glass slab or from the uppermost layer of the storing jar and serve in a glass ointment pot with proper labeling. So, in the container, you have to label properly the name of the ointment for external use, and if necessary, the name of the patient should also be written on the label. Preserve the rest in a airtight container, in the airtight glass container in a dark, cool place, if possible, in the refrigerator. Again, what are the uses of the ointments? Ointments are used for bleeding or non-bleeding piles, fissures, ulcerations, itching, another bleeding from the rectum. Ointments are also used for applying on the bruises, contusion, blow, bed sores, boils, chilblains, corns, etc. And it is also used in dressings for torn and jagged wounds, indolent ulcers, fistula, psoriasis, lupus, and carbuncles, cracked heels also. They are very useful in also burn cases. So, what are the ointments we usually use in homeopathy? These are the acetate of lead ointment, Aesculus ointment, arnica ointment, belladonna ointment, boric acid ointment, calendula ointment, calomel ointment, cantharis ointment, graphitis ointment, hemamelis ointment, hydrastis ointment, ichthyamol ointment, iodine ointment, iodoform ointment, menthol ointment, mercurial ointment, ratania ointment, sulfur ointment, thuja ointment, and so on. Then, what are the precautions we have to take while preparing the ointments? See, you have to taste the purity of the ointment before putting them into use. You have to cleansing and mixing should be done very carefully. And it is the most important part, the precaution to be taken. In the labeling, you have to write down the name of the ointment and what is the proportion you have used for the preparation of ointment, and also we have to note down the note key, this is for only for external use. As I told you in my last class, while preparing the glycerols, the same precautions to be taken also here. In any preparation, either it may be the tincture preparation, it may be preparation of dilutions, it may be preparations of external applications, whatever it may be, the labeling should be done in a very perfect manner. And if you are preparing external ointments, you have to write only for external use. If it is mother tincture, then you can write mother tinctures that can be used internally. Potencies also you can write, this can be used internally. So this, by seeing the label of the ointment, anybody, any layman should understand what is the use of this ointment, what is the use of this mother tincture, what is the use of this potencies or dilutions. So next is our liniments. So liniments and liniments, ointments, then we'll be going to liniments. Liniments is otherwise called embrocations. Then what are the liniments? They are spoken as embrocations and are generally of oily, soapy, or spirituous consistency. They are, they are mixtures or solutions of different medicines, generally mother tincture in oil or alcoholic solutions of soap or emulsions, and are suitable for external applications, rubbing, and painting. They are often act as protective coatings. Camphor is used in their composition for its local stimulating action. And here also we have preparation and principle. I think here almost all the external preparations have the same principle, almost, not all. Mix 1 part by weight or volume of the mother tincture with 9 part by weight or volume of the olive oil. See, हमने last in the preparation of ointment we are using Vaseline. Here we have to use oils, olive oil or tincture soap, olive oil. Okay. Then requirements. What are the requirements? Same requirements may you have apparatus and the ingredients. In apparatus, a clean round file with a new non-porous, well-fitting velvet cork, balanced with weight box or measuring glass, weighing bottles, labeling papers, gum, pen, scissors, all these. And ingredients, required amount of mother tincture and required amount of olive oil or tincture of soap. Then what is the procedure? 9 part or 4 part of the olive oil or tincture of soap is taken in a clean glass vial and 1 part of mother tincture is poured over it. It is corked tightly and homogeneous mixture is prepared by vigorous shaking or by vigorous stirring with a clean hard glass rod or by power driven mechanical stirrer is suitable in the production of large quantity of liniments so that the solution becomes uniform. The label on the file should have the name of the mother tincture with the word liniment. After it there is a note shake well before use and for external use only. So then what are the examples of liniments? We can prepare arnica liniment, Bellisper liniment, Bryanna liniment, Phytolacca liniment, Rostex liniment, Ruta liniment, and so on. And what are the use of the liniments? Liniments are painted over painful parts of the body from falling and blows or etc. It reduce the rheumatic pain, to loosen the phlegm accumulated in the respiratory tract. And what are the precautions to be taken while preparing the liniments? It is almost same that like the purity test should be purity of the liniment before storing should be done. Clean and mixing should be cleansing and mixing should be done very carefully, and the note of external use and shake well before use should be noted in the label. So students, today we have learned the preparation of liniments and ointments, and in your next classes we'll be going to see what are the more external preparations are done, and I would like to suggest you to go through the chapter very carefully and prepare a note so that that will be help during the time of your examinations. As you know, your examinations are going to be very soon. So till your next class, happy learning. Thank you all.